welcome to the study of a Bible in a year. I said it right, yes. We are on week 18. Our subject for this week is service. Today we are doing Colossians chapter 3 verses 23 through 24. But first, let's do our 5 I am statements. It's our last 5 I am statements for the month. Can you believe it that the month of January is already almost over with? My goodness. All right, number 1, I possess the mind of Christ and I am a clear thinker. Number 2, I am promised a full life in Christ. Number 3, I walk in victory because I'm victorious in Christ. Number 4, I am not helpless. God is my continual helper. And number 5, I am protected by God. The enemy must flee. My fireplace is humming. It's supposed to be very quiet, but I feel like it's a little noisy because it's not running any heat right now, because it has already warmed this room up. So this fireplace has already warmed up this room to the temperature that it needs to be. And remember last week I was freezing in here, and now I'm very comfortable. So this has already proved to be worth its weight in gold. Alright, first thing we got to do is our 3 reflections for the week. Number 1, look at your schedule. Where could you create space to serve someone else this week? Number 2, what skill or resource do you have that could meet someone's need? Who could you reach out to this week to offer it? And number 3, how could you serve someone anonymously this week? Plan one specific act of secret service. Still working on those things. I haven't done any of those yet, but it's been a very busy week, so no excuses, but I still got 4 more days, right? Alright, so let's go over to Colossians. Colossians, where are you? There you are, hidden in between here. Colossians 3, 23 through 24. And I'm going to need my readers for this. 23 in the NIV says, slaves, obey your earthly masters in everything and do it, not only when their eye is on you and to curry their favor, but with sincerity of heart and reverence for the Lord. Whatever you do, work at it with all of your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Since you know, I actually started with 22, sorry. Since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward, it is the Lord Christ you are serving. And then I'm going to read 25. Anyone who does wrong will be repaid for their wrongs, and there is no favoritism. Alright, so I'm going to read 22 through 25 in the Message. Servants, do what you're told by your earthly masters, and don't just do the minimum that will get you by. Do your work. Work from the heart for your real master, for God, confident that you'll get paid in full when you come into your inheritance. Keep in mind always that the ultimate master you're serving is Christ. The sullen servant who does shoddy work will be held responsible. Being a follower of Jesus doesn't cover up bad work. So, sometimes you read this and you're thinking, okay, so we don't live in the time of slaves and all that kind of stuff that there used to be. But this brings me back to when I was working for McDonald's, and I wasn't happy with the leadership and the management that was happening. And someone had to remind me that I wasn't working for them, I was working for the Lord. And everything that we do, we need to do for the Lord and for His glory. And so when it says slaves here, you kind of have to think, okay, we are kind of slaves to our job in a way. We're hired by somebody to take care of something for them. And we have to do it with the best of our resources, using our giftings that the Lord has given to us. And not only honor the people that we're working for, but also be honorable as unto the Lord, because we have everything on earth because of the Lord and what He has done for us and provided for us. So I got my job at McDonald's when I was 16. I walked in, got the job on the spot, started within days of being hired. And I worked there for 29 and a half years, and I hurt my back and had to, hang on a second. I had to find something else to do. So back in high school, I took a office cluster class. I took it for 2 years. It was a 2-hour course every day, and I was going to be a secretary. And that never happened because I got sucked into McDonald's for so long. Well, there was an opening at a friend of mine's shop, a pastor and his wife, and so I started working there, and that was only a part-time job, and a full-time position opened up in another sign company, and that's where I'm at. And I felt like the Lord just transitioned me from out of Egypt into my land of milk and honey, because I work for a Christian company. I love my job. I love what I'm doing, but I still had to serve the people along the way that I was working for. That's where I was getting to. All right, Colossians 3:23 through 24. That's not where we're at. How did I end up over here? Boy, oh boy, I don't know. Okay. Colossians chapter 3, 23 through 24 in the Passion Translation. I'll get there. 23 through 24. Do, 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 do. Put your heart and soul into every activity you do, as though you are doing it for the Lord himself and not merely for others. For we know that we will receive a reward, an inheritance from the Lord as we serve the Lord Yahweh, the Anointed One. A disciple will be repaid for what he has learned and followed, for God pays no attention to the titles or prestige of men. So when you're talking about doing everything unto the Lord to glorify his name, he is the one who will give you the crowns and the glory, or the rewards for doing what you were called to do by him. So all right, thank you for watching. I'll be back on here tomorrow night with a study of the Bible in a year. I did it twice in a row, right? We're going to continue with the week of service, and we'll be on day 5 reading Romans 12 verse 11. I hope you can join me. All right.